right, our special guest this evening is going to be Sam from Seven Leaf. We've all met him, we've had him around the table before. He, I think, was legit the first physical print cannabis lifestyle magazine, or cannabis anything magazine in South Africa, hey?
Yeah.
I think so.
There's extract.
Yeah, but I think he
Arthur
just beat
Scaife.
them. But
Yeah.
I know that's a contentious thing because that was also, a lot of people got into it very quickly. But they're going to be apparently releasing a new edition soon.
Second edition coming out, and it's a bumper edition. It's huge. 65 pages, and it's all good quality. There's some amazing articles. He snuck me a sneak preview, the whole thing.
Dope.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's going to be a long read. It's a cozy afternoon with a few joints.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He wrote a beautiful article on his thoughts on Jules. And yeah, it was really heartwarming to see he's focusing on so many different areas in the cannabis community. So bringing to light things that are not really well known, which is quite cool. I was very impressed with this one.
Yeah. But Sam's had staying power, and I saw him, he's looking good the other day. We saw him at the Chiba thing as well. Out there hustling like a mofo as always. But we've all met him around. He's a good guy. Sees his word and that. But I'm hoping there's a dang centerfold, you know. Every time I see a weed magazine, the first thing I turn to is the middle.
Yeah, you got
I can't remember. Well, it's in PDF format, so I can't remember. We got Sam online.
Sam's online.
Yeah, I'm here.
There you go.
Sam, burning question. Is there a centerfold? I can't remember.
Sorry, I missed you right there. There's a bit of a delay.
Okay. Is there a centerfold? I forgot.
Not this time, but not this time, but sadly. So we really juggled with the question because we are shifting away from the idea of print. Hence, even to say Volume 2, Episode 1.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Volume 2, Episode 1.
And what can we look forward to reading about in this edition?
Well, the first thing you can look forward to reading about is the Zululand Philo Hunters. So we wrote about it. I think it was quite exciting writing about what they're doing, especially in the primitive communities and their penetration and the scale in which they've really penetrated and grown some plants, you know. So we were so excited combining the story that we thought this could make our main feature for episode 2. So that's what you can read now, knowing that you can then watch it later on.
That's fantastic.
Are those live plants in the background there?
Sorry?
Are those plants in the background, or those live, or is that a backdrop?
It's those are all plants. So when we're
nice.
setting up the studio,
They're real.
house. So so these girls found a new home right behind us. Yeah.
Perfect. Best home they could get.
So Sam, this was quite a bumper edition that you guys have put out. I was saying like 65 pages. That's a nice big one. How long has it taken you to get that ready? And like, how much fun was it?
Look, this probably is the whole of last year in essence. We actually left out a bulk of stories that we're just gonna publish online. We had done a lot of stories around the continent with an African trust. Spoken to, I think. So it's really taken quite a year, but it wasn't one sit down. So now what we had to do was to filter down our content and say, okay, we'll run with this for episode 1.
Nice one. Well, I'm going to say I particularly enjoyed the article explaining the different uses, the unexpected different uses for cannabis in some African cultures. It's eye-opening.
It is.
Absolutely eye-opening. So I'm not going to give away any you know.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm still quite nerdy. I like reading magazines, you know, I like reading books and that. And I'm also a big fan of African and local cannabis culture, you know, because also we, as a culture, we've all been in our bubbles for so long that we haven't necessarily been privy. We've all been isolated. But tell me, Sam, what do you think of this thing of the Cannabis Expo going to Mexico?
We're taking along, eh?
Are you going?
I mean, Mexico is posing to show up as the world's largest cannabis market, and looking at what the private house did this afternoon in passing the recreational side of the general cannabis bill. So why not go to Mexico with the expo and see what's going on there? For all you know, the parallels that you mentioned earlier on, we could learn more just by observing it on the ground.
Very good.
And networking. I'm so excited for you. That's really amazing. What an opportunity, hey?
Be like the next
I
panelist.
kind of missed that, sorry.
I said it could be like the next Spanibus.
Why not? Yeah, for real. Like, it could be like the next tourist hub for the stoners.
Amazing. Oh, that's
Especially
exciting.
with the recreational being robbed in.
Sam, what were your thoughts about the Chiba Academy Open Day?
I think it was a beautiful time. I really respected the turnout, especially in the lockdown and the season that we're living in, with the hesitancy that the community in general has in terms of coming out. So to see so many people coming out just to see the facility, you know, it shows just a hint bit of interest that even with the current hindrance on the stigmatization and the regulation around the movement, the people still showed up at that number. That's really, really shout out to Shiba.
It really is.
She was doing some good things. I definitely agree. Well done. So what made you go from... What was your main reason from going from print to digital? Because, yeah, I mean, like Buzz was saying, people like to pick up a magazine and read through it. Yeah.
So we still do print, but what we're going to do with print, we're going to do print on demand in-house, you know, because we don't want to be sitting around with 900 magazines, boxes all around. That's what we're really setting up to do with this issue. And already we've run a few issues, and we're just scoring up because it's really also new on our part. So for Buzz who likes the print, you'll definitely get the print on demand.
Oh, nice. Print on demand.
And how will the online work? Will it be a subscribe thing?
So you know the biggest challenge with the cannabis framework in the moment in general is the absence of factual and actual information. So what we've done online is, as much as we are selling the magazine online, we've let it off for as little as 16 Rand, just to cover the tax man and the facilitator of the transaction. Really, what comes to us is just a winsy bitsy, but it's all about getting the information out there so that the people can be informed correctly on cannabis. You know, so I'm excited seeing the other magazines popping up, because we need a lot of vehicles just to push the move forward. But also, so that I don't get lost, because earlier on when you asked me what caused the shift, is to rope in the visual aspects, because we felt that to capture the upcoming generation that doesn't really want to read but wants to see things on TikTok and visually, we want to take the magazine and make it a more visual vehicle so that we capture a larger audience and then still maintain the buzz connoisseurs that love the print edition.
Cool.
And where can we find out more about the magazine and the online version?
I'm lost. I'm not hearing anything. Are you still there?
Where can we find out more
My
about
connection is
the
fluctuating.
magazine and the online version?
Sam, can you hear us?
Did he drop?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm still good, thanks.
I can hear you now.
can you hear us now? Okay, so we were just asking where we can get more information about your magazine, where people can buy the online copy.
Look, if people can go to our website, I think the 7leaf.co.za, they can download the soft copy there. And then just tomorrow at 4:20, we're going to release the full episode 1 online for download for the general masses, free to watch.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, great.
Okay, so there'll be a link to that you'll post on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My internet. My internet's in and out.
Sorry, guys, we're having a little bit of issues with the signal, you know.
So, guys, we're stuttering a bit. Sam, thank you very much for joining us. We hope it goes well.
Mhm.
We'll put a link in the description. Are you harvesting yet?
Not yet, not yet. The it's just starting to bud, you know, just starting to bud. So I think they're confused because they're in-house and there's so much light. And then with all the shuffle that's going on, we're working in the studio in the evenings and the lights are on. So I think they got light confusion right now. We're talking about the consistency. They don't know if it's short day or long nights, really.
Ah, shame, man.
But thank you very much for joining us this evening, Sam. Stay lit, dude.
Oh, it was lovely to chat to you
Thank
again.
Thank you for inviting me to the show.
Always a pleasure to chat to
Keep
you.
it real.
Keep well, my angel, and keep strong and keep doing what you do because you're doing an amazing job of it.
I'm up. The team
I
around
was
us.
very impressed with the issue,
Yeah, it made me cry. The article
or the
that you
episode.
wrote I cried for actual tears. It was beautiful.
No, because you also know how much time we've all spent together with Sam, and you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, guys, before you go, like, share, and subscribe to us. Go like, share, subscribe. 7 East Vibes. They're good oaks. They walk the talk, eh?